congratulate all you guys for getting through Forbes Factor. Yay!
Yay.
I will tell you, yes, I'll tell you what, Anne is still here, and Courtney is here. Anne is leaving on a cruise tomorrow. Anne and I have continued Forbes Factor every day with declarations about playing big and the book that we're writing. But I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor. Go and get a notebook, please. You need a formal notebook to do Forbes Factor anything. And that is a book that will carry your notes, your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams, the things that we're working on. It needs to be a full-on blank notebook. And if you don't have it tonight, that's okay. Just get out a scratch pad. And Selena, if you're driving, you don't need to do that. You can get it later. But I'm going to tell you, there's exercises. And the best way to get the most out of what I teach is to do the exercises as I tell you. This is not I tell you and you get a brilliant idea. This is, it comes from within. And this is as customized as it can possibly be without charging you tens of thousands of dollars. Got it? But even then, you've got a notebook. And I'm crazy about a notebook. I'm crazy about writing things down. And we're going to do assignments, and do them. Just play full out in this as well. And here's what I guarantee will happen. If you play full out, and I think Cindy and Penny can attest to this, the more you play, the bigger the reward. Is that true, Pat?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm going to ask you to do some fun, outrageous things. So the first is write your name in the book. Write your name in the book. And what we're going to work on is one of the things I call the $100,000 handshake. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And this is, and I'm not going to give this to you. We're going to talk about this next month. You're going to play around with this. But when you say your name, you want to play around with the rule of three. So write down 1, 2, 3 underneath your name. It's how does somebody come to associate you with something spectacular and memorable? So mine is, and I've practiced this and it's taken a long time to get it. Hi, my name is Forbes Riley, Forbes as in the magazine. When you nail it, you want to say it all the time. So what did I just do? Well, I know that Forbes is such an odd, unusual name that you probably didn't even hear it the first time. So I then say it again, Forbes Riley. Normally you would do a little bit of credibility there. And then the third one, as in Forbes magazine. So if you leave me and that's all you got from me, somewhere subconsciously in your brain, I just told you that only people in Forbes magazine are really rich, wealthy, successful people. I just told you that. So Penny, it's funny that we've never done this with you. But the thing that I need to know before we actually nail this is what is it that you do for a living and how do you make money? So I don't want to do the 1, 2, 3 just yet. I want you to fill in the next one. And the next one is write down the question, what do you do? Okay? Write down, what do you do? Now, when someone asks you that question, they will ask you that at any networking, at every moment, if you're networking with enough people, and what is it that you say? So Anne said to me today, when I said, what do you do? She says, I write books. Okay, well, that's nice for her and all, but if I'm asking a question, how does that help me? I said, what if we tweaked it? And she said, well, I can make your dreams come true. I said, well, then you sound like a hooker, because I don't know what that means.
That's good.
Oh, poor Anne.
Oh, that's a joke. I know, she's suffering. And then we went round and around, and finally I came up to Anne. I said, Anne, she said, I can write you a book to tell your story. I said, Anne, most people don't know they want to write a book. So you're not, and by the way, it takes a little bit of work to nail this. But what can you do for them? So I said, what if you say, Anne, something like this? I can take your story, and everyone has one, and help you monetize it and give you a legacy. Would you want to talk to that person further?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now it's grounds for a really great conversation. So the first thing I want you to do for me, and I want you to send this in to Chuck so he can compile a spreadsheet of what you guys do, because we're on board now for the next 3.5, 4 months. So Cindy, what do you do? Cindy.
I promote Forbes Factor products, the Spin Gym, the Eat product, the Forbes Factor.
Okay, write that down for me.
Yes.
And I'm going to show you how that is something that you're never going to say out loud again.
Okay. That's all right.
Well, I want to do this with each of you first, because you've got to know how to change it, because you'll also make you a good coach. Selena, what do you do?
I'm in health and wellness and have it. Hold on, I'm trying to get to where I can see your face. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. You can. I know you're there.
Okay. Anyway, I have a health and wellness company, and I am a network marketing business coach.
Okay, right. You're gonna want to write that down at some point. I want to see you guys. I want to show you guys how far you're gonna go. Maria, what do you do? Maria Loya.
I'm a director of a drug and alcohol agency. Drug
Hannah,
alcohol
what do
domestic violence agency, sorry.
Write that down because you're gonna send this to us. Hannah, what do you do?
I run a health and wellness company of my own, part-time and full-time. I lead a national nursing and healthcare administration program.
Penny, what do you do?
You know, that is a real puzzling thing for me because I'm in health and wellness. I'm in catering. I've got some back feed going on here. I'm getting ready to do franchising and product.
Okay, can you write all that down for me?
Yeah, there's
Darla, what?
I mean, it just goes
No,
on.
I'm
and then we
serious.
got-
I'm gonna crucify you. No, Miss Penny, I'm about to
Yes.
crucify you in public. So write all that down for me. You're gonna
Okay,
love me. Darla,
Okay.
Right,
No, I
literally,
always
right
love
when
you. I don't
down.
care about that.
I'm gonna show you. I know. Darla, what do you do?
I'm a successful inventor who helps other inventors get their products known.
Okay, Malcolm, what do you write that down? Literally write it down what you just said, please. It's really important that you see where you came from to understand where you're going. Malcolm, what do you do?
I'm in the planning phase to launch a travel business that'll help travel agents to close more sales.
Okay, will you? Can you in your place to write that down?
Yep.
Literally write down what you just said you do. My other Maria, what do you do?
I am a transition and business strategist and coach for women over 40 that want to transfer from a job to entrepreneurship.
Who is my 305 phone number?
That's Duafe.
Duafe, hello, my love. What do you do?
Hi. I create customized or care products and regimens.
Okay, write this down. Really, really important. Did I miss anybody? Okay, Pat,
Just
what
me.
do you do? Pat, what do you do?
I'm a yoga instructor and entrepreneur.
Okay, who did I miss? Cindy. I got everybody, yes?
Larry.
You missed me.
Oh, Larry, I'm so sorry. What do you do?
I help people find their dream homes.
Courtney, what do you do?
I help people realize their dreams.
Okay, so guys, remember I told you a long time ago, the best thing that I can do for you is have you put on Forbes Riley ears. Because when you do, you're going to 10x your income. Got it? Okay, got it.
Got it.
Okay. So you all felt the need to answer the question as though it was a real question on a test. Why? I don't really care. When I ask you at a networking party what you do, I don't really care what you do. Nobody does. And Penny, you did the cardinal sin. What do you do? Oh my God, I do so many things. Oh my God, please don't. Really? This is not a moment for you to dump on me. I've just met you.
Okay,
Why don't you
gotcha.
be the most amazing person you can be in that 20 seconds you get to make it? You want $101,000 handshake. You all made $1. I managed to make $100,000 per handshake. And you know why? Nobody cares what I do, and nobody cares what you do. They care when they ask that question, what can you do for them? I don't even know you. Why would I care what the hell you do? Think about it. And I'm being really brutal. But when you start to hear this, you're never going to answer it the same way again. So if I said to you, what do you do? But you heard, what can you do for me? How might the answer change? So write that down. What can you do for me? Please, on a piece of paper. You're all going to take a screenshot of this and send it to me because this is not a joke. What can you do for me?
Okay.
So now let's try that again. Cindy, what can you do for me? Let's pretend I'm not Forbes Riley.
Okay, I'll pretend. I can help improve your fitness and your overall health.
Write that down. So now imagine I walk up to Cindy at a party and listen to how this works. So Cindy, you're going to read the first answer and then you're going to read the second answer. Doesn't matter what I ask you, you're just going to read the first. So hi, your name is Cindy. Cindy, what do you do?
Sorry, I'm still writing. What I do is I can improve.
No. You guys need to listen with both ears. Okay. I said read the first answer, and then I'm going to ask you again. You're going to read the second answer. So I had you write it down.
You mean my first answer and the second
correct.
answer? Oh, okay.
So Cindy, what do you do?
I'll be out in a minute.
I promote Forbes Factor products, EAT program, the Spin Gym, and the actual Forbes Factor program.
Now, what do you do? Answer the second question. Second answer.
I can help you improve your fitness and your overall health.
Which person do you want to talk to, Pat?
The second one.
Why?
Because she can help me do things.
Darla, which one would you want to talk to?
The second one.
Why?
Because she can help me and she can inspire me.
Because the truth is, nobody gives a shit that you work with Forbes. I mean, you might if I was that, if I was Jillian Michaels, but even then, who cares? And you promote her programs that I've never heard of, and who cares? I have no idea why I want them.
It wasn't about me. It was about them.
What was, Cindy, what?
The first one was about me. The second one was about them.
Right, because you mistakenly heard the question as, what do you do?
Right.
Nobody ever really asks that. It's like saying, how are you doing today? Nobody really cares. Imagine if you said, oh my God, my head hurts, my ankle hurts. I really don't feel very good. I threw up last night. Who cares? Just say I'm fine and move on, correct?
Makes perfect sense.
All right, so let's play this again. So Darla, what can you do for me?
This is the first answer?
No, you don't have a second answer yet. I'm going to ask you to create a second answer.
I can help you get your products to market and get your ideas known.
So stop for 1 second. The reason that doesn't work is I may not have any ideas or products. So how would you structure so that anybody listening, even if you don't know them, might be engaged?
I can help you get your ideas out of your head.
So might you say, ask me what I do.
What do you do?
It's funny. I'm an inventor, and there's not a lot of successful ones, but I've sold millions of products. And I now make it my specialty to take people who've got that idea that they want to get out to the world, and I make it possible for them to live their dreams. So now the person might say, So now the person says, well, either I've got an idea or somebody I know does. You're successful, you're an inventor, and you know how to help others. Bingo. You write down something like that for me? Something that really suits you. I mean, I made that up, but something that kind of suits you, that if I ask you this again, what can you do for me? You're going to have a good answer. Pat, what can you do for me?
I can help color your world with some fun, freedom, and fulfillment while helping you get in shape without ever going on a diet.
Okay, so let's go back to the reality of the world. If you're going to color my world, you're a nut job on acid.
Okay.
And I'm not kidding. There's ways when you play this game, you can't say things that don't actually, I'm going to change your world. I'm going to give you bliss. Let's not do that.
Okay.
So let's try again. What was your first answer?
I'm a yoga instructor and entrepreneur.
Okay. So when you tell somebody you're an entrepreneur, you might as well sell you cut grass. What's an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is nothing. Mm-hmm. Entrepreneur is a state of mind. Entrepreneur is a risk taker. I don't know what that means. I used to say that I was an entrepreneur, and my husband said, no, you're not. You're a successful CEO of a multi-million-dollar business. Stop saying you're an entrepreneur. Big difference, isn't there?
Yes.
Don't have to say you're an entrepreneur. Who cares? That means you're a wannabe. Got it?
Got it.
Let's try it again. What can you do for me, Miss Pat?
I can help you go to places you've always wanted to go and while still looking your best.
That means you're a flight attendant with a background in beauty school.
All right.
There can be no room for doubt that what you do is exactly what you can do for me. Try it again.
All right. I can help you and your family take that dream vacation you always wanted while staying in shape.
Okay, so I still haven't any idea what you do, just so you know. How are you going to be making money?
Okay. How am I going to be making money?
Yeah, let's get real then. How do you make money right now with what you do? Is it World Ventures? Is it selling Forbes stuff? Is it yoga? What do you actually make money? What's your biggest check right now?
Right now it's yoga.
Okay, and what do you want it to be?
Businesses.
No.
Working with you, no.
No, it's not businesses. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm going to nail you down because this is how you make money. Do you want to be part of World Ventures?
Yes.
All right. So, or you know what? You also made a lot of money. I don't know if you noticed, but $2,000 selling radio. So
Yes.
right now, that's what I would do, and I wouldn't confuse me that I do yoga and this.
Okay.
So what can you do for me? And you know what? I work with this woman who sold $2.5 billion on television, and now she's opened up a few radio spots for people like you who have a business service idea. You can promote it, make money, and get exposure. And I'm one of the only people who have this opportunity, or that she's trusted. Might that be interesting?
Yes.
Well, that's all you need. I don't need to know you're also a yoga instructor, and you also cut grass. You also, who cares? You do one thing. Because that's all I want, right? I want to make $100,000 on this handshake. Now, here's the thing. This doesn't mean you always have to do this. I'm just telling you, you got to get this exercise right in your head because you got to stop saying what you've been saying. So play around with that.
Okay.
Selena,
Yeah.
you also gave me a laundry list. And when you use the network marketer, I'm going, oh, stay away from me, baby cakes. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Whatever you're selling, I don't want it.
Right.
Because nobody's a network marketer. You know what they are? So I'm getting some feedback here on somebody. Somebody hit mute. Selena, here's the thing. If you're in beauty care in network marketing, yes, you sell beauty, or you sell skincare, or you sell travel, or you sell whatever, but you don't sell network marketing, do you?
No, I was saying that I was a network marketing coach. So how do I do that? Like if I'm coaching like network marketers.
Okay, so number one, is that how you get paid right now?
Not yet. I just started. Like that was my new thing I added to my laundry list.
Well, I don't know you at all when I meet. So what can you do for me?
I'm a pharmacist that can help you lose weight without diet and minimum exercise.
How do you do that? Did you give me a diet pill?
No.
How do you do it?
I'll teach you a way to do it with intermittent fasting.
How does that have anything to do with you being a pharmacist?
I don't know.
I know. Don't confuse me. I'm a person here who I've got money in my pocket. I love you. You're adorable. And I only want to give you money for one thing. Pick one.
Okay. I help you lose weight without diet and minimum exercise.
How do you do that?
By teaching you a concept with intermittent fasting.
Okay, so stop for a second. And everybody within earshot of this, here's two things I don't ever want to do. One, I don't want to be taught anything, and I don't want to know to fast. So, but you just turned me off completely. So sometimes, I'm just telling you, you want to close deals and make money, I'm going to teach you guys how to do this. So what is the actual program that you sell? Is it your?
No, it's not my own products. I actually market Amway products.
Okay, are you successful at this?
Am I successful? Well, yeah, when I actually push the products, I actually go out and do it.
So how do the Amway products have anything to do with intermittent fasting?
They don't. They're separate, but the products that I use are really good.
Wait, what products are you using?
They're supplements, like they're organic weight loss supplements.
And they come from Amway?
Yeah.
Okay. So
there's so many things
So is that how you're making most of your money now?
Yeah.
No, but you have to understand, baby, you want to look at somebody and size them up. And the question is, baby, what can you do for me? Selena, you still there? You froze up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Hello, my baby.
Hello, you hear me?
Yeah. Now, by the way, guys, you're gonna get a little frustrated because that's part of the process. So deal with it. Hang in there.
No, I'm here. You hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. Now, I mean, now that you're talking to me, I don't even know if I want to go that route.
Well, that's fair too.
Right.
So,
Now I'm just like, maybe I should, because I really think I can make more money with my coaching. Because it's more of a product that I can make myself versus, relying on a company. So I kind of prefer just to switch over if that's what we're gonna do. If we're talking like now that we're
but here's the thing. Well, here, let me share something with you. I'm not at the moment where I'm telling you what you shouldn't do with your business. All I want to do is work on the verbal articulation of what you do to enroll somebody quickly. So I'll give you both of them. So ask me what I do.
What do you do, Forbes?
I work with one of the oldest established companies when it comes to supplements. They're absolutely fantastic. And, I'm a pharmacist. I should know the very best. So if you or somebody that wants to lose weight fast with no diet, I have the solution.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm glad y'all recording this.
Yeah, you can give that to her, Chuck. That's how you do the Amway thing. That's how you get somebody enrolled. Next one, ask me what I do.
What do you do?
Well, I've been incredibly successful in the home-based business market, and I find so many people struggle with that. Somebody's talking. Oh, Miss Ebony.
Yeah.
Miss Ebony. All right. Miss Selena, ask me again what I do.
What do you do?
I love the concept of being able to work from home. And I really cracked the code. I'm really good at it. And I found a lot of people who try it, whatever company it is, they don't succeed. So I've made it my business to be the work from home business coach. If you know somebody who's doing that, you want to talk to me.
Okay. And can I be the work from home business queen? Because that is my thing.
But now all of a sudden, listen to me, girl. We are now saying work from home. I didn't say network marketing, did I?
No, you didn't.
No, and you will never say that again.
Okay.
Because it freaks people out, and it's not what you're doing. Work from home business. I've got a strategy that's guaranteed to make you more money than if you don't listen to me. Okay, I don't even know what it is, but I want to know.
Right.
So these little sizzle words, when you enroll somebody quickly, will change your relationship. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So that's what I'm talking about. You don't have to pick one or the other. I don't really care about that at this point. That's not for me to say yet. All I want to do is I want to get you guys enrolled that every time you talk to somebody, you're going to enroll them fast because they're so intrigued by what you're up to. So when somebody says, what do? You're going to hear, wow, they're asking me what I can do for them. Let me tell them in 2 sentences and get them to say a yes. Because can you imagine being me? Selena asked me what I do.
What do you do?
Well, I host Forbes Factor. I sell fitness products around the world. I'm a mother of twins. I'm a CEO of a TV. Or I could do a penny going, oh, I do so many things. I don't even know where to start. You know what I do? Ask me again.
What do you do?
I created the world's greatest fitness product. You want to see it? Give me your thumbs. That's all I do. Nobody cares who Forbes Riley is or how successful I am. God knows I can't describe Forbes Factor in a minute. I'd freak them out. Give me your thumbs. Oh my God, she's that girl that's so much fun. That's so cool. Who are you? Because number one, I'll actually make $30 in about 5 minutes. Then I'll upsell you into a $197 program if you really want to do this. You want to lose weight? I got a $497 program. Want to come to Forbes? See how I'm going to go? We're going to teach you guys how to build your funnel. People come into your world in what's called a tripwire. They don't want to know everything you do. They barely have time for themselves. They're looking for what they need. They need to lose weight, make money, get connected, be around people who are fun. That's what everybody needs. And then you can figure out how to just tap into that a little bit. They're just going to like you. They don't want to hear your whole laundry list. I guarantee it. I just know that. So Miss Maria, my Maria Loya, what can you do for me?
Okay, so I have 2 of them. So the first one is I can help you become a better person by making better life choices. There's one. The second one is, it's more specific. I can help you better your parenting skills learn to control your anger and any drug and alcohol related issues you may have.
Okay, so say the first one again.
I can help you become a better person by making better life choices.
Okay, so that, Courtney's just shaking her head. The problem with that statement is it's very, very presumptuous on your part to think that I need to make better life choices and that I believe that you're guaranteed to be the one to tell me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it that you actually do that would make you say that?
Well, because I didn't want to, because, you know, I have drug and alcohol. I can help you with, if you have issues with drug and alcohol and anger, and I'm thinking people might run away when they, no one is really going to say they have drug, alcohol, or anger issues.
Well, but listen, so play with me for a second. So ask me what I do.
What do you do?
You know, I'm a specialist in the area and coaching of drug, alcohol, and abuse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so now you know that you're a specialist in drug, alcohol, and abuse. If you or somebody that you knows suffers because of any of that, I actually offer a free 15-minute coaching to see if I might be the right fit for them.
I can't write that fast, but that's awesome. I like
Thank
that
you.
one.
Thank you. This is why you guys signed up for my coaching, because this is what I'm good at. You thought I just made you cry.
Besides.
Well, I told you, there's no crying here. I'm going to get you guys to make money. So write that down. If not, Chuck has it word for word, because I like it too.
Okay. I like
Because
that
if
word.
you notice the word that I said was if you or somebody that you know, I offer a free 15-minute consultation to help them. Now, why did I say them? Because they are not, like you said, going to want to necessarily step up at a party and go, yes, me, I'm an alcoholic.
True.
But I'll take your number because I might know somebody, and it may, in fact, be them that calls you.
Great.
And I love that you say that you're a specialist, so now I know that's what you do. And let me tell you something. 1 out of every 2 people suffers with something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you say it warm enough and not too salesy, they just might take you up on that.
Okay.
Kind of cool. Then I would also coach you next to say, well, talk about what you give out when you meet somebody, but you want to enroll them. Here's my deal. I'm such an introvert and I have such little time in life that I don't want to go to a networking event unless I can actually make an impact with somebody or have them make an impact on me. So you want to get to the meat quickly about why you're there. You know, it's like if you're going to a dating thing and you hang out with all the people that you don't find attractive, what's the point? Okay, so Mr. Malcolm, what can you do for me? Uh-oh, I seem to have frozen up everything here.
Here he is.
Sorry, Malcolm, I didn't hear you. Start again?
That's okay. I'm building a business to help travel agents sell cruises. So if you're planning to take a cruise, I can give you my website so you can give it to your travel agents so they can better sell you the right cruise.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Are travel agents still very popular?
In the cruise market, yes. Like 90% of cruises are still sold through travel agents.
Yeah, because when you want to go on a cruise, they always ask you to give your email or something. You can't kind of book cruises directly. Why is that?
Well, you can. Cruise lines are trying to target people directly, but majority still go through travel agents just because there's more complexity. So they still rather take that route. So.
Well, but see, I don't know if that's true. So I haven't had a travel agent in decades. Now that all these online things are out there,
yep.
How do travel agents even market their services?
But the online things are still travel agencies, right? So these online travel agencies, whether it's a bricks and mortar travel agency or an online call center, it's still, people are still booking through them versus booking directly with a cruise line.
So what is it that you actually do?
Because there's a lot of travel agents who don't have enough product knowledge or sales knowledge on how to sell cruises, my plan is to build a business that trains them to more easily sell a cruise when they have a cruise inquiry.
Why you? Why are you doing this business?
Because I'm a specialist. It's what I've done before, working for big companies, and I want to take that past experience and build my own business around it.
What kind of company did you work for before?
I worked for a large travel agency, I worked for a cruise line, and I worked for a large tour operator.
How much money do you think you're going to generate with your own business doing this job, doing this occupation?
My goal is to generate, it's hard to say, but several $100,000. I think there's an opportunity.
How do you and by the way, guys, everybody listen to this. If you are an entrepreneur and you're starting your own business, you must have a formal business plan. Do you have one, Malcolm?
I'm in the process of creating one because I keep tweaking things and changing things.
Okay, so the reason I know that Malcolm doesn't have a finished one is the way he answered that question. Because he kind of rolled his eyes and smiled when I said, how much are you going to make? When you finish your business plan, somebody asks you how you're going to make. So you know what, Forbes? On the high end, given my pro forma, we're going to generate $900,000 a year. On the low end, if we don't have a good year, we're going to generate $300,000. That's the answer from a real businessman.
Okay.
They know. Because they're not in business to pretend to know. They're in business to make money. And they want to know how much money they're going to make. And they've estimated, based on certain facts, exactly what they're going to make given that position. So given what you know about in the past, owning your own company and realizing you have a lot of expenses, how much do you think you're going to make the first year?
The first year, well, again, the first year I think I may break even because there's going to be a lot of expenses building a business and building a website and marketing the business, but so it's kind of hard to talk about first year versus future projections.
Okay, and again, forgive me, I'm just trying, I want to go down too much of a rabbit hole here, but I don't really understand what it is. What is your website going to do?
It's going to promote different cruise line offers more effectively to travel agents than how they get those offers promoted right now. And it's going to give them tangible information on different cruise product that they can very easily use when they're selling to their clients.
So you're building this business because why?
Because there's a need for travel agents to be able to source information more easily than what they have right now.
How many years is it going to take you to sell this business, and how much will you sell it for?
Sorry, say it again.
How long will it take you to sell this business, and how much will you sell it for?
It could take me up to 10 years to sell the business, and by which time I hope to sell it for $1 million.
Malcolm, what does your dad do?
My dad passed away when I was small.
Okay. What role model do you have in business?
Really just people I've worked with in the past. There's no one particular role model.
Okay, I want you to think about something because I can't ask you what you do because it doesn't quite fall in because you're not doing it just yet. How do you make money at the moment?
Currently, I'm not. I'm unemployed.
Could you start a YouTube channel given what you know about cruises and give some inside information from Malcolm's perspective?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you should probably start doing that. I have to coach you differently because if somebody told me that they were going to spend 10 years of their life and have a business that maybe was $1 million, I would tell them go do anything else.
Okay.
Because at the end of 10 years, your business should be worth 10 to 15 to $30 million.
Okay.
And so if you're going to build that kind of a business, I'd say go ahead. I just want you to, and actually Larry asked you, why doesn't he just go market straight to the public instead of to the agencies? That's a great question. Why are you marketing to agencies instead of just the public?
I've thought about both routes a lot. It's just that there's so much competition marketing to the public, and that's still a potential opportunity, and that's why I say I keep tweaking my business plan. But, where my experience has been, and where I feel there's a bigger opportunity for income generation, at least at the early stage, I think it's to go to travel agents. Because right now nobody's really doing that, but there's tons of people marketing to the public.
Well, there may be a reason that they're not doing it to travel agents. Just think about that. And I don't know that there's a membership that says, hey guys, if you love to cruise, I've got all the insider cruise information, and for $9.99 a month, and you have 1,000 people there, that's $10,000 a month that might want to just know what's going on in cruises from the guy who's got all the gold. You know, I don't know. I'm just thinking that there's more creative ways to make money than you might realize. Just putting it out there, okay?
And believe me, I'm still trying to think of more creative ways, but so far this
Well, good.
is.
Okay, well, I think that we may have some advice for you as a group. Don't stop what you're doing because it's what you believe you're doing right. But if there's some innovative things that you can do to generate a lot of money in between, would you be open to that?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so next time somebody asks you, what do you do? Ask me what I do.
What do you do?
I have spent years inside the cruise industry, which, by the way, if you've not taken a cruise, you need to. It's the most amazing, all-inclusive, fun-filled week of your life. And I've got specialty insider knowledge to get you the best deals, the best ships, and the best experience you could ever imagine. Want to know more?
Yes, for sure.
That's how you're going to answer the question, because you've got all that. You could actually turn somebody on to a cruise line, or I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Well, yeah, like my answer would definitely be different if I was selling directly to the public, but because right now that wasn't my immediate plan, it's
No, but
hard
here's what you need to know. No, Malcolm, here's what you need to know. When you meet people at a networking event or on the airplane, I have nothing else to say to you if you tell me that you market to travel agents. Good for you.
Yep.
But if you told me that you could help me, I'm going on a cruise next week, that maybe you had some insider information, might that be a part? Maybe I do a lot more than Spin Gym too, but I don't want to lose the $30. Am I kind of making sense?
What's that? Is that?
You know, if you listen to Pat talk, Pat actually has 48,000 people in her. Hey, Miss Selena. Shh. Selena, I need you to mute your. Chuck, can you mute Selena for a second? Pat.
She's muted.
Who doesn't make her. Pat, who does not make her money in the travel business. She's a writer, by the way. She has 48,000 followers on her travel blog. She is now going to sell them World Ventures. How much money do you think Miss Pat's going to be making from her little travel passion? So all I'm saying to you is that if you happen to love cruising and you're going to meet a lot of people, why don't you make money off of them? Yes?
Yeah, and I've definitely thought about that route for sure. Like, there's no doubt that that's where I still have a battle to see, do I do?
Wait. Don't have a battle. Don't have a battle. Do both. Do your big thing, but spend a little time doing the little thing that can actually generate cash flow.
My challenge with that is if I do something directly, then it's hard to have credibility to travel agents because they feel I'm competing with them. So if I'm here really, if my main focus is to help agents to sell more and make them superstars, if they know that I'm almost kind of somewhat competing with them and selling directly, then that could impact my success.
Baby, I'm not telling you, you're not listening to me. I'm not telling you to sell cruises.
Okay.
I'm telling you to maybe start a membership that's got cruise information that all the agencies would love to send their people to. Because you're not selling cruises, they are. You're selling insider information, how people can, just think about it. A membership club might be a very interesting little hobby for you that might actually make more money than first when you think you're only going to break even. Just a thought.
Something to think about for sure.
Well, you know, maybe we just connect you with Pat and you have this conversation because you need to be able to generate interest and get people's cards when they meet you. There is no point in me saying, well, you know what, I only do business to business and I have nothing to talk to you about.
Yep. No, I
so
thought a lot of
hang out. You'll get it. It's kind of interesting because I just hate to see people have missed opportunities. Good, Miss Darla. Talk to me. What can you do for me? Miss Darla, where'd you go?
No.
Hi there, baby girl. So what can you do for me?
So I invented a product from an idea in my head, and I sold over $10 million in just a couple years. And I can help you get ideas out of your head, or maybe somebody you know, and so you can make a lot of money just like I did.
Great. I want to know more. Great. Give me your email and I'll send you some information. It's a great way to
Cool.
get somebody into your funnel. That was beautiful. Miss Kipling,
Awesome.
my darling out there, what do you do? That was really good, Dola.
Well, as you see, I came into the conversation late. So the question you're asking is how are we able to promote?
What?
How are we able to promote the trips? Is that what we're talking about? I came in
Nope. All I'm asking you, Miss Kipling, is get out a pen and a piece of paper. And the question is simply you're at a networking event and somebody says, hey, what do you do? What do you say? What do you do? The question is simply, hey, what do you do?
My name is Kipling. They call me the Core Transformer. I can align your body out of pain in 3 minutes.
Okay, so here's what she just did, which I'm going to promote you guys not to do. She took her name and made it something that she does, and 3 didn't tie together. So you're going to write down your name, Kipling Solid, and you're going to write down 1, 2, 3 underneath that, and we're not going to do that just yet. Your name has nothing to do with what you do unless it does. Kipling is such an unusual name anyway, so hang on to that. My first job here is to answer the question, what do you do?
I transform people's core and align their bodies out of pain.
Okay, so I like the second part, but I don't think most people have any idea when you mention core. Now, I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. So one of my clients, his name is Richard, and he says, I'm the ROI guy. I said, yay for you. I said, nobody knows what ROI is. And to which case he started to fight me. Oh, yes, they do. Everybody knows what ROI is. I said, well, let's pretend they don't and make more money. So I said, hey, my name is Richard. I'm the ROI guy. ROI means return on investment. You give me $3, I give you 10. Now, do you know what he might do? Who cares? He makes you money. Okay? So, Kipling, so write down what you just said about the core. Write down that whole sentence you just said to me. I something with your core and take you out of pain. Write down what you think.
Okay.
And then I want you to think about this while I go to my other Maria, and I want you to write down the answer to the question, what can you do for me if I just met you? Write the answer down. Miss Maria, what can you do for me?
Okay. What I can do for you is help you when you're tired of your job to transition to a life of purpose and a lifestyle that you love.
I love you, girlfriend. I love you, love you. That was really, really well put. Say that again.
Okay. I can help you if you are tired of your job and want to transition to a life of purpose and a lifestyle that you love.
So guys, who doesn't want that? Mine, and I don't know what she does, but I kind of want to know, well, great, how do you do that? I got all she did was open the door to the next question, and now we're talking about what she can do and how she can make money. I love that. Write that down. That was really, really good. I'm very excited about you. Hannah, what can you do for me?
I can, sorry, moving away from the noise. I can help you lose weight, improve your sex life, and even...
You can stop right there.
Yeah, that was the key word.
I don't know what she's selling, but I want it. So Malcolm, that's what you have to say from now on. Okay, I'm sorry, Hannah. That was too beautiful.
That was perfect.
Yeah, Hannah, unmute yourself and keep going. It was really good.
Oh, sorry. I'm pulling this out of your ear.
Hannah, you're muted. You're muted, my baby. Unmute yourself.
Oops, okay, I'm sorry. I said I got followed and asked what I'm laughing about. Okay.
All right, so say that again. Hannah, what can you do for me? I got lost on set.
I can help you lose weight. I mean, I'm down 61 pounds and improve your sex life, even get off of medication.
Well, so isn't that
know,
nice? Isn't that, just stop for a second. When you added the 61 pounds, now you introduce credibility. And I can help you lose weight. I lost 61 pounds. It helps you improve your sex life. You get off medication. Want to know how? I'm in. Hannah, that's all you need to do. You got it.
Okay. Okay.
What did you say the first time, though? when I asked you, what do you do?
I put my career and my business together. I said I'm in a health and wellness company and I run the programs and all that, but I listen to everybody else that you talk to. So.
No, but everybody needs to listen. What is the difference between I run a health and wellness company, or I lost 61 pounds, I help people lose weight and improve their sex life? Which one do you want to spend time with right now? Think about it. It's all I wanted you to see with this exercise. How much more readily do you enroll the person? Larry, can you answer us? What is it that you do?
The first question or the second question?
Second, I want you to ask, what can you do for me?
What can you do for me? Am I supposed to answer that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
I
I
know-
thought we were still talking to Hannah. My apologies. I was a little confused there.
So you're also stuck on the sex life. Larry, I know what I can do for you. I've already done it. I've had you lose weight and improve your sex life. No.
I'm still waiting on my poll, but that's okay.
All right.
Did she say
I do
pole?
real estate and I help people find their Terra.
Well, welcome to the planet Earth. No, what, baby, answer the question. Hi, Larry. What can you do for me?
I do real estate and I help people.
No. Right. No, Larry, I don't care what you do. Nobody does real estate. I don't even know what that means. You either sell homes, buy homes, flip homes, but I don't care. I didn't ask you what you do. I didn't ask you what you do. I asked, hi, Larry, what can you do for me?
Okay. I would be happy to help you find your dream home.
Well, that's assuming that I want to find my dream home. So, Larry, what can you do for me?
Obviously, I still have to work on this.
No, you don't. Just do it. What can you do for me? I actually don't know what you do. What's the benefit of what you do? When you say you do real estate, what does that mean? Do you buy, sell, flip? What do you do?
I fix up homes to help people find a better home than what they were previously living in, or what they would like to be living in.
How many of these have you sold?
Right now, I'm only just wholesaling houses, but that's the goal.
No. Okay. So, Larry, do you want people to invest with you?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, so you know what? Here, that's what I do.
What do you do?
There's a lot of money in real estate. People don't realize that you can buy a very, very cheap house. If you fix it up with the knowledge and expertise that I have, and you flip it for a whole lot of money, I got to tell you, it's the most amazing market, this flipping homes. And if you'd like to learn, that kind of thing, you got to get me involved.
Okay.
Everybody wants me to be able to make money flipping homes. If you're an expert at it, if you're good at it, I would tell me more. How do you do this? So notice how I'm not getting people to live their dreams. And you don't do real estate. Real estate people, those are brokers, those are mortgage people. No, you know what? Maybe I even teach a class. Maybe I help enroll people in this whole flipping thing. I got to tell you, there's so much money to be made. You want to learn more. That's what you can do for me. So you got to get a little more excited about what you do and actually make money at it, so that I want to be. Right now, you don't make money at it. When Hannah lost 61 pounds, her sales went up.
Mm-hmm.
When I grossed $2.5 billion, I got on stages. All of a sudden, I became an expert. You need to become a little bit more of an expert in what you do for us to want to trust you.
Okay.
Make sense? And you always want to enroll someone to what they want. Hey, do you ever feel kind of stupid that you didn't get into the Bitcoin thing when it all popped? Let me tell you, real estate is there right now, and I've got some secrets if you want to hear them. Notice I didn't say I'm in real estate.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about languaging, and enrolling people is about, it's about the icing. You guys are so willing to tell people what you do as though anybody really cares. It's like nobody wants to read your biography right now either, because they don't know you, but you've got some secrets and tips. So what would you rather read a book about, each one of you? A book about your life, or a book about the 5 tips that you've learned in your specialty that can help people make more money or lose weight fast? Which one are they reading?
The second one.
Obviously, the second. Yeah. We'll get to your biography eventually, but just help people with what you know. Ms. Duafe, what do you do?
I can help you improve the quality of your hair while making you fall in love with the process.
Okay, very, very good. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Now, do you specifically do an ethnic hair or everybody's hair?
I do everyone's hair, but I focus on ethnic hair because that's where I started from, working with my hair and my family's hair.
Right. So how beautiful is you're really, really close. And so ask what I do.
What do you do?
I got to tell you something. Nobody in the world pays enough attention to black hair. I found the secret code to make it soft, supple, wonderful, grow, not break. Do you want to hear more about this?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of friends who deal with that kind. If you can solve that problem, and you got that kind. Let me tell you something. I developed something. My family, my friends all love this. Not many people know about it, but I can make your hair amazing. No longer do you have to have whatever. You got to solve their problem. And I will tell you, I've never met a woman with ethnic hair, including myself, that doesn't want to solve that problem. No frizz, no break, whatever your product does, make me fall in love with it before I don't even need to know what it is. If it does that stuff, tell me about it.
Okay.
That's it. That's all you want to do.
Yeah.
That's how simple it is. It is selling the icing on the cake. When you sell the icing, people go, wow, I want to know more. Does this start to make sense? And I love that you heard it with everybody. All right, I promised that tonight would be an hour. Here's what I want you to do now. Oh, Courtney, I'm sorry, I didn't ask you. What do you do, Miss Courtney? No, it's okay. I know you were hoping I wouldn't ask you. What do you do?
I was hoping you wouldn't. I'm an incredible results coach and formidable trainer who will help you make
And what? A formidable
trainer.
Don't use words you can't say.
Okay, I can say it. It's late now.
I don't know what a formidable anything is.
I'm an incredible results coach who will help you make great decisions that will help you bridge the I want to I did.
Way too many words.
All right.
Why do I? No, you don't have to wait to fix it. I'm going to fix it right now.
All right.
What do you do for real?
I help people reach their potential.
Okay. And why you?
Because I have the background, the training, and I know how to get results.
What does that mean, results?
I can help you get to where you want to by knowing what buttons to push.
Okay, so ask me what I do.
What do you do?
You know, so many people are stuck in life, whether it's personal or professional. I'll tell you what, I've had a very amazing life. I've worked with some of the top coaches in this country. I now can help you. And you can answer a couple of questions, but if you're stuck in your business, you're professional, I get results, I get them fast. And be really honest with them.
Yes.
And I know it's kind of what you say now, but people who are stuck, and I don't care if you're stuck first or professional, let me tell you something. I've been through so much in my life, and I've had a chance to work with some of the top coaches in this business. I'm now doing my own thing, and it's designed to help somebody like you. And I know it. I get a feeling that you would love to go to the next level, wouldn't you? You're going to enroll somebody right there. Because everybody wants to go to the next level. Everybody wants to lose weight, have a better relationship, make more money. I know the secrets to get you there. I mean, I'm just saying.
I like it.
Yeah. And that's recorded. So maybe we'll give the transcripts of this so everybody can hear their own little pitch. All right. So the next thing I want you to do, and you're going to love this for next time we get together. Everybody has an energy and a spirit and a thing that they need to know. So I'm very big about making assumptions, because the truth of the matter is everything that we just talked about isn't always going to work. If you're approaching somebody who's really fit, Hannah, you're not going to have the same pitch as somebody who's got 100 pounds to lose, are you? No, you have a different pitch. So there's something about understanding how to make assumptions about people that are very effective. So what I want you to do now is I want you to find an animal that is you. Okay? And trust me, we're going to go to town on this next time. I want you to spend, you had a couple of weeks to figure this out. I want you to find an animal that is you. And I want you to find a picture that represents who you are. And I'm going to tell you how this is going to be. It's way more powerful than you could imagine. One of my last business coaching clients, on her Facebook header, she had her animal. I think she still may, because it's a very, very powerful exercise when you get it right. Because number one, it tells me how you see you and where you need to go to, because an animal spirit's really important. So find the one that you think fits you and why. Then I want you to find that photo. And we will discuss next time we get together how that truly fits you and how you're going to build your personal brand as your mental mascot. Because I would imagine a fox is very different from a horse, it's very different from a jaguar, it's very different from a dolphin. Not the animal that you like or you think is the prettiest. I want you to spend some time asking your family and friends, what kind of words describe me? When I walk into a room, who am I to you? So there's like 5 questions you can ask your friends. Number one, you can say, what kind of animal energy do you think I am? Well, that's interesting. If 10 people say that you're a mouse and you think you're a lion, you might want to look at what your energy is. Second thing is, what kind of, well, I think that's just ask your friends, and you'll see how you show up. You'll know the questions. But I would make it your business to ask 10 different people and write down their answers. And I'm not going to give you the first part of the first exercise about your name until I know all of these things. Because once you get that, that will be something that you're going to want to carry with you forever. Once I discovered Forbes Variety, Forbes in the magazine, I've never said anything but. I say it over and over again. I get comments on it every time I do. My name is not forgotten, when before nobody even knew what my name was. And I close deals just fast, because you're going to start walking up to people and you're going to be of service like that. The of service question is, what can you do for them? You serve people, and I'll tell you what, you're going to get business quickly. You're going to have more clients than you know what to do with. Right, Miss Ann? Yes. She's over there busy writing. Ann closed 4 clients in the car. Let me tell you something. Another thing you might want to write down is Ann did all the exercises in the book that we didn't do. One of them is do the lifeboat exercise, if you would. What did you get out of that? And I'll tell you why that's important. Some of you played full out, and it resonated for the rest of your life. Some of you hesitated, and that's going to show up in how you do business. But let's universally say to each other that we're going to play big. That the next 4 weeks, you're going to play big. And you're going to come back to me. Maybe things are completely different. You just went through something really powerful. I'm excited for you. You guys can at any time make $500. I'm going to encourage you to make $500 by the time I see you next by selling one of my radio spots. And you know why? Because it means you might have to call 10 people and get 10 no's. But you're going to start to learn about who you are, what your real potential is, how far you're willing to push it. And if you need help, Pat, did you just close another one, by the way? Take off your muting.
3 more people.
You closed 3 more people. That's another $1,500. Wow. Can you tell us how you did it? And then we'll leave the call at that. What do you say? Because Cindy's dying to know. We're all dying to know.
When they tell me, thank you right now, but I really don't have the money, I said, look, it's really worth your 10 minutes to talk to these people. Forbes is very influential. You might get investors for your business and won't have to ask for more money. They say, okay, and they give me their phone number.
Kind of interesting, because she's got an attitude that what she's offering, she's not selling somebody. She has a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm not going to do this very long. I don't need $500. It's almost not worth it to me. I'm doing it because it makes you guys money, and I think it's kind of cool. I think it's the most amazing thing I've ever given away to people. I want to see you guys succeed. So that 500 or whatever, I think some weeks I make $1,000 on it, is now I'm paying my engineers and producers with that money just to keep everybody very happy. I got to tell you, use this. I don't use it enough either. I mean, I can be making my own money just by doing this. Pat's inspired me to actually sell it more and not give it away. But it pushes you out of your comfort zone. Every time you get uncomfortable, you grow. I'm saying it again. Every time you get uncomfortable, you grow. Decide in the morning that you're going to call 5 people and say, hey, you know what? You should have seen Ann. Ann called 12 people to enroll in World Ventures, and 6 signed up. And she wasn't giving up, because she's sitting in my kitchen, and I'm looking at her going, who'd you call now? She's like, all right, I got somebody else. It was this sense of, I'm going to keep going. Talk to your partner. We may have different partners in this than you had in Forbes Factor. Call your partner every day for a week going, hey, did you call somebody? Did you call somebody? Did you call? Eventually, you're just going to go, God damn it, I called them. Okay, I did it. Ugh. But Pat, how does it feel to make money?
Great.
You're not digging ditches. And you're promoting something that's making all of us that much happier. I just got to tell you, it's wonderful to be uncomfortable. It's wonderful to do something all right, fine. And then when you get to listen to it on the radio, I got to tell you, it's kind of a kick. This is the silliest way I've ever decided to make $500 this quickly. Have you called from somebody yet?
I've called people.
Okay. Now, but it hasn't gone well, correct?
No.
Why? Because what do you say?
Apparently, I'm not saying the right thing.
Okay, so let's role play. So,
what
do me a
do you
favor.
say?
No. Call Pat. Pat's a friend of yours, and enroll her into the program. Here, call her. Here. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Courtney. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Good, thanks.
Hey, Pat, I have this incredible opportunity for you to help you increase sales in your business. Are you interested?
What is it?
Well, first of all, what does she do?
You gotta go, babe.
You know what she does?
She left it open for me to say no.
Yes, she did. If that's what you do, no wonder you're saying no.
Okay.
So, Pat she teaches yoga. Go.
Okay. Pat, I can help you get more yoga students, more yoga clients. How would you like that? Well, I have this woman that I know, Forbes Riley, has this radio show, and she's willing at a discount price.
Bullshit. Now, all of a sudden, I'm not going to buy from you, Courtney.
Okay.
Pat, hi. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. You know, it's funny. I know you've been teaching yoga forever. I finally discovered yoga, and man, I love it. It is just a way to clear your mind. Now I know why you love it so much.
It's great.
Okay, so I've got a really cool opportunity. You ready to hear me out? Give me 5 minutes?
Yes.
So have you heard of Forbes Riley? This woman, she's a good friend of mine. She's in the National Fitness Hall of Fame. She sold 1,500 different products in her career and over $2 billion worth of sales. She's really good at what she does, right?
Yeah.
So she's given me this opportunity. She has a radio show once a week, and she's given me 15 minutes to try and enroll people who want to take their business to the next level. Sound interesting?
Yes.
Yeah, now I know that you're not a national brand, but I'll tell you what. She'll charge a little bit for the 15 minutes. She'll be on radio all over the country. Maybe your mom can hear it in California, who knows? But this particular interview, I mean, you know, she really loves yoga, will not only be heard across the country, but will also live on the podcast on iTunes. Whenever you want to promote your company and you say, oh my God, guys, I was just on national radio with the Forbes Riley, the Fitness Hall of Fame chick. And then she's even willing to let you use that little interview in all of your social media and on your own website. Now, I got to tell you, between you and me, how much do you think that's worth, right? What would you pay for that?
I think radio airtime is about a couple thousand.
It is. And you know what? She's a good friend of mine. She's decided for $1,000 flat. She's not going to take a piece of your business, but she loves exercise. And obviously she's looking for somebody in the yoga space. So she's offering it to me to give to you for $1,000, one time only. And you'd be the only yoga instructor for, that she's going to do. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
That's what I didn't do.
Right. I just pulled out every string that I knew based on what you do, what you need, and how I can make you successful. And I really pushed in the whole idea. It's yoga. Okay, let's try this again. Darla. We try Darla for a second.
Okay.
Hey, Darla, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you still doing all your inventions? I mean, you've inspired me so much that somebody can take, a message, an invention out to the world. Are you still doing that?
I sure am.
Okay, so I have a really crazy idea. Have you ever heard of Forbes Riley?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, she's hosted like 100 infomercials. She's like known for bringing great inventions out to the world. And I love yours. I tell you what, whenever I travel, I put yours on it. I have never not found my luggage. Thank you. And she's given me an opportunity. Now, I got to tell you, if you could talk to her and do an interview, she charges $25,000 to do an infomercial, right? It's crazy. But she's got a radio show. Yeah, I know. It's fun. In fact, remember her with the Jack LaLanne juicer? Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
They sold $1 billion worth of juicers. She's a great interviewer.
Wow.
So she's a good friend of mine, and she's offered me this crazy deal that says she has a radio show, and she's giving away 15 minutes in that radio show to one of my friends. And so I thought of you, because you guys could talk about inventions all day long. And one, you can probably she's going to let you either sell your invention, drive to your website. She's not going to take a piece of your business. It's not Shark Tank. But I'll tell you what, she's got 50,000 people a month who listen. They replay it all the time. It's called the Influencer Network. Then it lives as a podcast forever. She's been doing this since 2011. And then here's the crazy part. She's going to let you use that interview on your social media and on your website for however you want. How much do you think that might be worth?
Oh, I don't know. Sounds pretty expensive to me.
Well, that's what I thought. So she said, hey, you know what, Forbes? If you can find me an inventor, I will do it for $1,000.
Wow.
I got you. I know. Should we do this?
Wow. Yeah, let's do it.
The art of enrollment. Look at who you're talking to. Know something about them. Get to them, because I will tell you something. Everything I just said is true.
Yeah.
I don't need to do another yoga instructor. I love inventions. You tell me what it is. I will find the little niche. So I'm happy to coach you guys at some point, because this is what I do.
That'd be great. I didn't have coaching.
Well, that's why we're on the call. Anyway, because I do this naturally. I just love to enroll people into their dream, and I hate to sell. So, it's as simple as Maria Loya. Do this with me, okay? Maria, you ready? By the way, guys, if you want to do this, you can keep the $500. You don't have to. You can just pay me $500 and do exactly what I'm asking you to do, because you won't make money on it, but you get it for $500. That's a one-time only offer, just so you know. All right, but that's actually not true. I'll tell you what. If you said to one of your friends, maybe you couldn't sell it, but you wanted to do somebody a favor, and I said, look, Maria, I know that you don't have a whole, I would just like to offer this to you for $500. Then you don't get paid, but you just bought yourself a spot. All right, so Maria, hi Maria, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. How's your business going?
Good, great.
I love what you're doing, and I heard you just put out a special report to help people on drug and alcoholism and addiction. This free report that you're doing, which you haven't done yet, but I'm telling you, you're going to do it.
Okay.
Well, I've got a really interesting opportunity. So get this. Have you ever heard of Forbes Riley?
Yes.
Well, that's good. Then and if you haven't, I've got a link for you. She is all about helping support women, part of the Me Too project, and she's pretty passionate. She's also a great interviewer. Now, I know that your whole mission, now look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get it to her mission, is to help men and women deal with abuse, alcoholism, addiction. What if your message could be heard in front of 50,000 people? What if you did an interview that you could use really promoting what you do and how passionate you are? Maybe there's somebody out there who needs to hear your message, who doesn't know you, but she has a huge audience. And then you could take that interview and you could put it on your social media. You could put it on your website. You could really potentially reach so many more people. She's offered me a one-time opportunity because she's really passionate about the drug and alcohol and abuse space. And I think you're the best person I know for that. It's $1,000 for 15 minutes. I'll tell you what, when you advertise on her network, it's $8,000 for 30 seconds. So this is a really amazing deal. She's doing it because I just took her class and I thought of you. I mean, really, that's your passion, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, can I help you get the message out to the world by doing this?
Yes.
So that's 3 yeses. Because I looked at my friend, because you're only talking to your friends now, and I'm looking at what they need. Everybody needs this. Everybody needs the ability to get their message out to more people. Malcolm, what an interesting idea. You might want to go to one of your travel agents and go, hey, you know what? I can only do this once. But Forbes loves to travel. She's going on a cruise next month. And she talked to me about, she's always been confused about cruises. She'd like to do an interview with one of them. I'm going to choose somebody. Either I'm going to choose you or I'm going to choose your competitor. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm either going to choose you or I'm going to choose your competitor to really talk about the cruise business. And, and this would be great because you got a national brand. Anybody around the country on your website could get to you. How cool would it be that Forbes Riley interviews you about cruises? Maybe we schedule it right before or after her cruise, because I think she's got a whole lot of questions. And you can use that to promote on your website. How cool would that be? Malcolm, what do you think of that?
No, it's great. I'll be honest with you, Forbes. Like when I was thinking about who to contact, all the contacts I have are in Canada, and I just don't know that they would be convinced that being broadcast on a U.S. radio station would be beneficial for them. Like all the other parts.
No, wait. You're not listening to what I'm saying. So one, it gets broadcast on a U.S. radio station to 50,000 people that drives to a website. That's my first thought. But 2, you can take that interview and you can use that on your website and your social media in whatever country that you're in. Oh, and by the way, Forbes comes up to Canada about 5 or 6 times a year and sells millions of dollars on Canadian home shopping. People love her up here. So even if they didn't benefit from the radio part, they're going to benefit from the interview because I want to know what makes them a better travel agency than their competition. They use that on their website or social media. That's powerful stuff. And like I said, it might be worth just $500 to get you in good graces with somebody that you want to have a relationship with. You want to leverage this any way you can. So that's why I'm pushing it, because I think it can really help you guys. Trust me, Malcolm, if they called my office and said, we want to be on your radio show, or we want to hire you to promote it, you have to pay me to do an infomercial for 2.5 minutes, $10,000. No joke.
I believe it.
So what I'm offering you guys is a way for you to make money and for you to stretch and really push yourself and sell something that I believe in. You know, I believe in me and I believe in the power of what we're doing. So why not push you guys so now you make money when, you know, just doing something, thinking differently. Okay? Anybody have any questions? I've got a 2.5-hour ride home from Orlando. I'm going to hang up at the moment. Was this a good call?
Yeah. Forbes, I do have a question. I was wondering, cause I don't know if Chuck is still on here, but I was wondering if he received the 3 prospects for the radio and one other prospect for the Force Factor Live. I sent them all yesterday.
Nice. Did you send it as an email to him?
Yeah, I didn't get a response, so I don't know if he received them or not.
You know what? I am on, and I have not seen it. I will look for it and make sure that I do have it.
That's excellent. Let me tell you something. While you guys are on fire, use it. You know, sometimes the ether wears off after you leave an event. That's why I wanted to do this on Thursday. Let me keep you this revved up. Because, Selena, if you did sell those, that's like $2,000 worth of money in your pocket. That means you're in the book for free. That means your coaching is whatever it is. I want you to be this hyped up. Enroll people, because now is the time before you have to go, oh my God, I'm back to my own world. Now, I know that Ebony, I don't think she's on at the moment. Ebony came home, and one of the things she said, oh, I don't know if I should do it. My husband doesn't. As soon as she said, my husband doesn't, remember I warned you guys? You're in a very specific world right now. I don't want to take your money. I want you to earn money to do what you want to do. And we are thinking bigger than people outside of that world could imagine. I got to tell you, Pat's going on a cruise, not 1, but 2 in 2 weeks. And I said to Pat, look, you write books on a cruise ship with 112 people and 95 staff. Do you think those people have money? They have a story to tell, and you know what they don't have? They don't have a book. She charges $35,000 to do a book. She anticipates selling $100,000 worth of her products in the week that we're on the book, and I'm going to tell her she's right. Was that worth a $1,200 investment in 1 day of her time?
Yes.
See, I just think differently than other people. I don't want to take your money. I want you to make money. I want you to get enrolled. I want Cindy to get so hyped up about EAT and Spin Gym and what we're doing that the more you talk about it, the more you make. It's crazy, and it's so much fun. Okay, on that note, I love you guys. Chuck, if you have any questions, I got to go because I got to drive home. I love you. Chuck, stay on for a couple more minutes. Answer anybody's questions. I will see you guys next month. Mwah. And obviously, I'll see my team, my Eat Journal team, if you guys want to enroll in this. Because here's another way to make money. Okay, I got this. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Chuck, send this to everybody who's on this call. Next Monday, we're going to start another round of 21 days for EAT. It's free for you guys. All you do is go to freeandfunweightloss.com, sign up. Join us Monday at 7 o'clock. And here's what you're going to get. You're going to listen to me coach people. And one of the things that you guys can do is I'm going to look for people to run these meetings. So 1, you get inspired about your food. You get to listen to some videos. It's 1 hour of your night every day for 21 days. It's very, very powerful conversations. All I want you to do is, you know, play along or enroll somebody. It's free. But I'm going to teach you guys subtly how to run this class. Can I tell you, of the people that we started the very first one with, the second half of it is paid. Every single person in the front half paid to stay in the second half. It's powerful, it's fun, it means a lot. It's the most fun eating plan and group that you could be a part of. So why not jump on the call on Monday? No obligation. I'm not selling you guys anything. I want to enroll you because the more you coach, the more you speak, the more you teach, the more you learn. Got it?
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So Chuck, send that to everybody. I love you. And this way we don't have to wait a whole month to stay connected. Bye, guys. Mwah.
Bye.
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 She has a 2.5 hour drive.
She does. Because
Yeah.
I'm only halfway.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
So Chuck, you recorded this and you're going to send it to us?
Yeah, let me stop recording it now
Okay.
because we don't need all the jibber jabber.
Okay, leave me.